Ultimates, welcome back. So you guys are funny like that because I put a poll out in the community tab. I was basically inquiring about what you guys wanted to see next, and the yearly Hunger Games tied with two other things. So somehow or another, we went from having, okay, maybe they'll give me a clear idea of what they want to a three-way tie, starting off with the Hunger Games, and then I'll break my way down. If you're not familiar with this, we did this last year. Our winner was, well, the king himself, Ultimate Imposter himself. Shugami came on in and, he cleaned up the competition. He was disguised as people. He was doing a lot of big moves. And long story short, he ended up being a winner. Basically, we're back at it again in another Hunger Games. So this will be year 2. The winner will proceed onwards. Kind of go into detail in the future about what that exactly means. And finally, before we begin, if you haven't already, why don't you check out year 1's Hunger Games so you can get a little context and backstory. I did an order this time of how the events of the game happened. Protagonist Naegi, Killing Order, Sayaka, Makuro, Leon, Chihiro, Mondo, Ifumi, Yutaka, Celeste, Sakura, Aoi, Byakuya, right? Yasuhiro, Toko, Junko, Kyoko, Hajime, Monica White. Oh no. That was the Ultimate Imposter spot, yet Monica Toa seems to have sniped it and taken it and joined the tournament. Teru, Mahiru, Peko Yama, Ibuki Miyota, Hiyoko Mikan Sumiki, Nekomaru Gundam Tanaka, Nagito Chiaki, Akane Owari, Uyu Hitonya Nevermind, Kazuichi Soda, Kaede Akamatsu, Rentaro Amami, Ryoma Harumi Tojo, Anji Yanaga, Enko Torikyo, Miu Iruma, Gonta Kokichi Oma, Kaito Momoda, Luminary of the Stars himself, Tsumugi Shirogane, Shuichi Saihara, maybe best detective boy, Himiko Yamano, Maki, and Kibo, or K1BO. This will be our cast overall in the game, and yeah, so this is year 2. We'll proceed onwards then. Starting off the game, just like in the basic Hunger Games plotline, everybody will be in a circle, and then they all can either run forward in the circle and grab stuff, or they can run.
The heroes finally meet under the Star of Destiny.
Celeste automatically runs to a chest and takes a handful of throwing knives. Okay, Nekomaru runs away. I could totally imagine him doing that with his hands on his head, Gundam Tanaka runs away with the help of his 4 Dark Divas of Destruction. Hina or Aoi, oh my goodness, I forgot the nicknames. Hina or Aoi will run away as well. Hiyoko will find a canteen of water. How brave of you. Gonta runs away. Gonta doesn't like violence, makes sense. Kaede, Hiro, and Shuichi work together to get as many supplies as possible. Now that's interesting. Kaede and Shuichi working together, but something's a little off. Something's a little weird here. Oh, they're getting somebody's getting third triangle here. Ibuki runs away. Hajime grabs a shovel. Junko and Miu fight for a bag. Junko gives up and retreats. Nagito runs away from the cornucopia. Rantaro runs away. Io snatches a pair of sais. Byakuya runs away from the cornucopia. Kyoko and Mikan fight for a bag. Kyoko gives up and retreats. I don't blame you, Kyoko. She can be scary when she's mad. Kaida runs away. Sonya runs away. Tenko grabs a shovel. He's about to bury all the men, or degenerate males.
Degenerate.
Ayaka runs away from the cornucopia. If you haven't seen the first one, you have to go back and look at it again, but I butchered a few people's names. A1BO runs away from the cornucopia. Sakura runs away from the cornucopia. Makuro, Tsumugi, and Chihiro work together to get as many supplies as possible, okay? Hirumi grabs a jar of fishing bait while Chiaki gets fishing gear. All right. Monica finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. So last year we had a bunch of killers run around collecting victims. Who would be my bet? Weirdly enough, I kind of want to, it's a weird thing to say, but I kind of want to cheer for the newcomer, Monica. I'm going to be cheering for a plethora of characters. I'm going to cheer for Sakura to, willpower through. I'm going to cheer for Angie with her tribalistic things overall going. I want to see maybe Hajime win, Shuichi win, Kaede I'd be looking forward to. Angie runs away, Peko grabs a jar of fishing bait while Taka gets fishing gear. Himiko runs away, Kokichi runs away, Uyuhiko runs away, Teru runs away. I'm seeing a pattern here, everyone's running.
Why are you running?
Akane runs away with a lighter and some rope. Makoto runs away. Ryoma runs away. Kazuichi runs away. Leon, Mondo, Toko, and Mahiru share everything they gather before running. Okay. All right. Mahiru's being Mom Mahiru, coming on in and helping out the gang. Maki finds a bag full of explosives. She's the ultimate assassin, so that's a little intimidating, and Hifumi runs away. Proceed. Hina in day 1. Hina injures herself. Mew collects fruit from a tree, probably using one of those grabber robots she's got. Celeste and Kyo work together for the day. Toko tends to Leon's wounds. All right, same game, same, classmates, makes sense. Himiko, Hiyoko, Sakura, Akane, and Shuichi hunt for other tributes. All together, that's pretty crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Hiyoko picks flowers. Taka camouflages himself in the bushes. Kokichi forces Teru to kill Fuyuhiko or Monica. He decides to kill Fuyuhiko. Oh no, not Babyface, Kuzurio. Stop calling me Babyface.
Stop calling me Baby Gangsta!
Okay, so Monica stays alive. She's one of my sleeper picks to win. Actually, I like to see Kokichi win too, but that's the Kokichi pulls off a trick and forces Teru to commit murder. I feel like I've seen this before where people kind of mess up Teru. Gundam fishes. Junko is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Makuro makes a wooden spear. Teko discovers a river. Maki makes a wooden spear. Mikan receives an explosive. Another amazing person who's very sane to give the gift to. Hiaki overhears Chihiro and Rantaro. Ibuki unknowingly eats toxic berries. Hopefully that didn't kill her. I think it does kill her, actually.
Look at the flowers.
Oh no, Ibuki. Look at the flowers, Ibuki. Look at the flowers. Go away peacefully, please.
Just look at the flowers.
Hirumi, Angie, Makoto, Nekomaru, and Kaito hunt for other tributes. Byakuya chases Tsumugi. I don't blame you. She's insane. She's crazy. Kazuichi receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Gonta sprains his ankle while running away from Tenko. Mondo hunts for other tributes. Sayaka stabs Hajime while his back is turned. Hajime, no! Sayaka, every single time we do anything, is always killing. She's a monster. She just kills everyone. Mahiru is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Kaede chases Ryoma. That would be so weird to see just Ryoma being like a midget, like skirting around the woods, making like gnome noises while Kaede just follows after. Hiro and Nagito split up in search for resources. Sonya kills Hifumi with his own weapon. A1BO discovers a cave. Who is District? Who is District? Oh no. We had another person I didn't even know about? Who is District? The everyone status. Who is... What? Hold on a minute. Hifumi, Hajime, Fuyuhiko... Nani? Nani? There's the 49th member of my Hunger Games. Night 1. Teru, Byakuya, and Chihiro discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Mugi starts a fire. Kazuichi fends Tenko, Nekomaru, and Mondo away from his fire. Kyo thinks about home. Oh no. He's thinking about his sister. Gundam receives food from an unknown sponsor. Makoto climbs a tree to rest. Ane and K1BO talk about tribute still alive. He's a robot, I guess she could give the information. Maybe she's checking up on Nekomaru, makes sense. Junko epically trolls and destroys Hiyoko's supplies while she's asleep. Ryoma receives clean water. Ryoma receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Kokichi sees a fire but stays hidden. Gonta sets Makuro on fire with a Molotov. That's not very gentlemanly, Gonta. Unless you the ultimate imposter and was Gonta killed already? Shuichi and Hiyoko tell stories about themselves to each other. That's kind of cool, detective story time. Miu passes out from exhaustion. I could imagine that she gets really sweaty and like wears herself out a lot in the games. Maki and Taka tell stories about themselves to each other. Himiko tends to Sonya's wounds. Angie and Nagito hold hands. Oh no, he's back. Last game he was doing this all the time. He wasn't even killing anybody. He just kept making love to Hajime and everyone else. Nagito, stop, please. Every single time. Leon tends to his wounds. Rantaro, Monica, Hiro cheerfully sing songs together. Toko sees a fire but stays hidden. Hina receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Mikan and Mahiru sleep in shifts. Echo attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Feels bad, man. Kaito questions his sanity. I don't blame you. Sayaka is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Celeste fends off Kirumi, Sakura, and Chiaki away from her fire. Kaede receives an explosive. That's the 5th explosive in the game. This is some explosive news. Hiyoko starts off day 2 by shooting an arrow into Gonta's head. Stop being gentlemen. I understand. Kaede stalks Mikan. Kokichi runs away from Nagito. Echo tends to Maki's wounds. Interesting. The assassins, the deadly warriors are working together. That's kind of cool. Sakura travels to higher ground. Akane receives another explosive. Bro, it's like 8 explosives. Sonya goes hunting. Teru steals from Shuichi while he isn't looking. I don't know how you do that. He's really like a little obvious. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's something about the face. Makes it real obvious. Hina stalks K1BO. Kaido accidentally steps on a landmine and it launches him into the stars. We're blasting off again, Kaido. Rest in peace, brother. Celeste practices her archery. Chihiro discovers a river. Mondo steals from Kirumi while she isn't looking. Kyoko chases Rantaro. Kyo runs away from Junko. Even Kyo doesn't want her near his sister. I feel bad. Ryoma receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Mihiru stabs Tsumugi while her back is turned. Wait a minute. Didn't that happen before? Himiko scares Leon off. Makoto receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Toko receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Gundam steals from Angie while she isn't looking. Nekumaro receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. He's going to literally be that man in the woods. He's going to become Jason Voorhees. Byakuya hunts for other tributes. Kazuichi explores the arena. Hiro, Hyaki, Sayaka, and Tenko raid Monika's camp. She sucks while she is hunting in her face. Mew is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Taka explores the arena. Proceed. All in tributes. Makuro, Gonta, Kaito, Tsumugi. Night 2. Leon receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Byakuya sees a fire but stays hidden. Tako and Makoto sleep in shifts. Chiaki, Mihiru, and Nekumaru discuss the game and what might happen in the morning. Sonya, Kirumi, and Mikan unsuccessfully ambush Haidede, Celestia, and Mondo, who kill them instead. Whoa, that was a big firefight. Sakura and Kyoko huddle for warmth. Enjoy your fun times tonight. Shuichi's awoken by nightmares. I don't blame him. He probably was imagining what was happening with the others. Mew and Angie run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Teru, Peko, and Chihiro discuss the game and what might happen in the morning. Junko defeats K1BO in a fight but spares his life. I am a robot. Beep boop, beep boop. I have the function of a normal human being. And I have the brain capacity of a chipmunk. And then she basically just punches him and he falls over. Maki and Nagito run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Sayaka tends to Rantaro's wounds. How nice of her. Toko goes to sleep. Kichi cooks his food before putting his fire out. Kazuichi decapitates Ryoma with a sword. Oh, that sounds like a headshot if I've ever seen one. Gundam receives an explosive from another sponsor. It's like 8-9 explosives. How many are we at right now? Hiro convinces Kyo to snuggle with him. I don't want to think about that. These are things that I never wished I knew about before now, and I don't want to know about them ever again. Hiyoko passes out from exhaustion. Akane receives food from an unknown sponsor. Monica receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. It's her brother, dude. That nasty dude. It's her nasty older brother, bro. Himiko receives an explosive. We have like 5 hatchets and 9 explosives, 10 explosives. How many bombs? I need a counter for this stuff. I'm going to put a counter through the video when I get to it at some point. I'll count it as I go. Tenko cooks her food before putting her fire out. Hina sets up a camp for the night. Okay. Well, invite Sakura next time so you guys can cuddle. Day 3, Akane receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Who is sending these people all of this stuff? Mahiru overhears Sakura and Makoto talking in the distance. They're in the same class. It makes sense. Chihiro cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. He's an angel. You're literally an angel, Chihiro. Every single time. You can never hurt anybody. It's so sad. Tenko shoots a poisonous blow dart into Pekko's neck, slowly killing her. Thought your specialty was Aikido. That's not Neo-Aikido. That's just murder. Anyway, Hiyoko constructs a shack with her little hands going up in the air. She's like, yay! Rantaro stalks Shuichi. Byakuya begs for Nagito to kill him. He refuses, keeping Byakuya alive. No, Byakuya, you can't die on me. We're having a fun experiment. You have hope, don't you see? Hina thinks about home and the pool probably, and her brother who, is not alive. Nekumaro receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. What is that, 11? Gundam, there's going to be like a big bang at the end. Gundam camouflages themselves in the bushes. Kaede constructs a shack. Taka and Sayaka work together for the day. Okay. They got some pretty strong eyes. I give them that. Tries to spearfish with the Triton. Yeah. Celeste receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Kyoko discovers a cave. Kokichi receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Maki camouflages herself in the bushes. Leon sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Okay. Kyo discovers a river. Hyaki shoots an arrow at Toko but misses and kills Kazuichi instead. That's not very shooter of you, Chiaki. I guess you have another genre you're not very good at. Monica and K1BO hunt for other tributes. Teru, Junko, and Mondo unsuccessfully ambush Hiro, Angie, and Mew, who kills them both.
Triple kill!
Sonia, Karumi, Mikan, Ryoma, Chihiro, Echo, Kazuichi, Teru, Junko, and Mondo. That was a big day. A lot of people died. Shuichi strangles Tenko with a rope. Goodness, my boy be bloodthirsty. Taka receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Makoto receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Sayaka begs for Nagito to kill her. He refuses, keeping Sayaka alive. No, Sayaka, you can't die on me. You have an ultimate hope. Oh my goodness, he's so crazy. Hina, Akane, Nekomaru, Angie, and Himiko sleep in shifts. Celeste sets up camp for the night. A1BO quietly hums. Or I imagine it like the Baymax clip. Kyo and Mew tell stories about themselves to each other. Kokichi thinks about winning. I'm gonna win this killing game. That's how he would probably be. Hiro and Monica hold hands.
FBI, open up!
Hiro. Oh my goodness. FBI, open up, please. No, 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 no. Not like this. Kaede sets up camp for the night. Toko tightens Kyoko's food, killing her. Ouch. The detective didn't even inspect her own food. That's a big oof. Sakura sees flower, but stays hidden. I would be afraid of flowers too. Sakura sees a fire, but stays hidden. Maki quietly hums. Byakuya fends off Mahiru, Hiyoko, and Gundam away from his fire. Leon looks at the night sky. I guess it got cut off a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. And Chiaki and Rantaro run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Day 4. Akane sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate it. Chiaki sprains her ankle while running away from Hiro. He probably saw what he did yesterday. Dude's a creep. Byakuya hunts for other tributes. Gundam diverts Himiko's attention and runs away with his magical powers. Makes sense. Nagito bashes Kyo's head in with a mace. Absolutely respect it. Nagito killing Kyo. He's not a hopeful individual. He's an evil individual. He's an enemy of hope. Good job, Nagito. Hina sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Leon receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Sayaka runs away from Maki. Monica defeats Kokichi in a fight but spares his life. Makoto attacks Shuichi, but he manages to escape. Okay. Kaede dies trying to escape the arena. Had to try and, gimmick your way out of the game, huh? Kaede, even in this game, you die from some stupid gimmick. Nekomaru kills Miu while she's resting. Pretty bloodthirsty, Nekomaru. Sakura falls into a pit and dies. Oh. Celeste explores the arena. Mahiru searches for firewood. Angie, Taka, Hiyoko, and Toko hunt for other tributes. That's quite the team. K1BO makes a wooden spear, and Rantaro receives clean water from an unknown sponsor overall. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Tenko, Kyoko, Kyo, Kaede, Miu, and Sakura. Sayaka and Rantaro huddle for one. Oh no. Leon's got competition. Is he dead? I don't even remember if he died. Did Leon die yet? Oh well. Taka convinces Shuichi to snuggle with him. Oh no, the love's happening today. Nekomaru sets up camp for the night. Nagito fends off Hiyoko, Akane, and Chiaki from the fire. Celeste just screams for help. Mahiru quietly hums. Hina quietly hums. Hiro receives another hatchet from an unknown sponsor. K1BO passes out from exhaustion. Maki, Toko, Makoto, Himiko, and Gundam sleep in shifts. Monica starts a fire. Byakuya and Angie hold hands. Another one. And Kokichi tends to Leon's wound. Oh, Leon is alive. Cool. Chiaki discovers a river. Leon chases Himiko. What is this world not big enough for 2 red-haired people? Nagito, Celeste, Makoto, and Sayaka hunt for other tributes together. Shuichi and Hiyoko work together for the day. Angie sprains her ankle while running away from Toko. Monica kills Hina as she tries to run. Run, rabbit, run. Don't be afraid of Monica's gun. Mahiru sets off one of the explosives, killing Akane. Oh! Byakuya sets off an explosive, killing K1BO and Hiro. Oh! Shoot, there's 2 of the explosives right there. Wow, dude, that was a bloody day. Gundam overhears Maki and Kokichi talking in the distance. Rantaro searches for water, and Nekomaru and Taka hunt for other tributes. Arena event. A monstrous hurricane wreaks havoc on the arena. Taka stabs Himiko, then pushes her close enough to the hurricane to suck her in. Damn, that's bloodthirsty. Damn. Celeste tries to save Sayaka from being sucked into the hurricane, only to be sucked in as well. First game, friends, that hurts. Maki pushes Hiyoko into an incoming boulder. What is happening? Nagito pushes Leon into an incoming boulder. Why am I turning into Shaggy? Like zoinks, dude. Rantaro survives. Okay, he just survives. The ultimate survivor survives. Way to go, Rantaro. Way to go. Honestly. Nekumaro tries to save Mayuro from being sucked into the hurricane, only be sucked in as well. Monica survives. No. Gundam stabs Byakuya, then pushes him closer to the hurricane and to suck him in. Dang. Damn. Angie survives. Shuichi survives. Chiaki survives. Toko survives. Makoto survives. Kokichi survives. Wow. 12. Hina, Akane, Kibo, Hiro, Himiko, Celeste, Sayaka, Hiyoko, Leon, Nekumaro, Mahiro, and Byakuya. Goodness gracious. Night 5. Angie receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Chiaki loses sight of where she is. Monica and Maki hold hands. Hold on a second. Breaking news. I've discovered what's actually happening. Monica, being a child, is being protected by people. So it's not anything really weird and kind of sussy or sus. It's actually just Monica using the fact that she's a child to get into the end game and kill everybody. That's insane. Gundam shoots an arrow into Taka's head. Rip Taka. Rantaro screams for help. I don't blame you. Nagito loses sight where he is. Whoops. Makoto is woken by nightmares. Shuichi tries to treat his infection. Toko loses sight of where she is. Kokichi's unable to start a fire and sleeps without his warmth. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Nagito sets off one of the explosives, killing off Chiaki. Messed up. Gundam takes a staff leaning against the cornucopia. Dude's about to pull out like a full, magic deck out of nowhere and start performing magical over the board. Literally, he's about to kill everybody with magic. Toko, Monica, and Toko, Monica, and Kokichi confront each other, but grab what they want to slowly avoid the conflict. Rantaro severely injures Maki and leaves her to die. Bloodthirsty. Shuichi decides just not to go. Makoto and Angie get into a fight over the raw meat, but Angie gives up and runs away. Shuichi tries to sleep through the entire day. Rantaro attacks Gundam, but he manages to escape. Toko, Monica, and Nagito get into a fight. Monica triumphantly kills them both. No! Oh no, it's happening. The worst timeline. Oh no. Please. It's gonna look rigged. I can't have the same slot win every game. Kokichi, Angie, and Makoto search hunt for other tributes, please. Oh, Taka, Chiaki, Maki, Toko, and Nagito. Gundam receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Shuichi questions his sanity. Rantaro severely slices Angie with the sword. She's out. Makoto lets Monica into a shelter. Don't protect her, Makoto. She's evil. Please.
No!
Kokichi can't handle the circumstances and kills himself and commits suicide. No!
No!
Shuichi. Wait, day 7. Shuichi overpowers Makoto, killing him, proving he's the ultimate protagonist. Gundam literally just dies of dysentery. He wrapped himself to death. No! Monica throws a knife into Rantaro's head. No, it can't be. It's my freaking favorite Danganronpa character versus the devil herself. I'm sorry, I'm losing it. It's my favorite Danganronpa character versus literally the devil. Please, please, I'm begging you, don't let it happen. Oh, all this drama, but I forgot there's like a tribute. No. Shuichi unknowingly eats toxic berries. How does this happen? You weren't supposed to win. It was supposed to be a joke. You weren't supposed to make it to the end. Winner is just Monica from District 5. Brand new newcomer Monica has outlived everybody else, pretending to be a child when she's just a demon. She's a monster. And she killed everybody. She's a monster. Our top place was Monica. Second place was Shuichi. Third places was Rantaro, Gundam, Makoto, Kokichi, Angie, Nagito, Toko, and Maki. Those are our top 10 right there. Our final 10. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching with us on the second year of the Danganronpa Hunger Games. Oh my goodness, I was joking when I threw Monica in there. I did not expect her to come out on top. And little Monica has won the game. What do I even say to that? this, I mean, you can't make this crap up. Like, genuinely. I threw her in as like, hey, we need another slot because the Ultimate Imposter already won and I'm not going to have him fight again after winning. Way to go. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, consider liking and subscribing. It means a lot. We make Danganronpa videos. We have fun here. We do killing game content, do whatever, really kind of thing. We just have fun. So if you're an anime, game fan, whatever like that, please consider subscribing and just coming on in and joining the family, becoming an Ultimate today. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Please, you don't need to be so mean. Do you think a little thing like Monica could scheme so evil and big? Oh, you're right. So fuck you. Who would trust you after you lustered through your club just so you could get with one dude? Monica towered over Toa. There's no mistaking it. Well, your character's not up to code. You basic bitch. You mocked all these types of horror with your lore of a story, not your normal dating sim. Oh, it's bloody and gory. You can complain about the one who got away, but Monica's gotta say this bitch is pretty by the books for a visual novel yandere. There's nobody who can top Monica's kind of torture. You try to wreck the player's mind, but they're only focused on your former.
Whoa, demon spotted. Let's go in for the slaughter. She couldn't handle all of the damage Monica brought her.
So she brought in these bottomless pits of programmed emotion.
But adding metaverses won't bring back those full friends. And talking about world building, don't listen to what they say. Added some achievements for waiting and called it gameplay. Wait, in her fictional reality, she isn't even real.
Just a loser stuck in a game with zero appeal. Monica works with AI. You're the lamest kind. You got a little crush, and then you're taking lives. I shut down a town when I rolled on the scene. People shut you down with control alt delete. You're the best girl. Explain what this first everlasting love is. Cause the fact that you're the last hit, that's poetic justice. Why don't you play a song now? Close it out like Coyote. Once Monica is done, there'll be an extra cupcake on the tray.